Hello and welcome to Shanda Baby. Thank you for joining me. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and like, share, and subscribe and watch videos wherever they may be. If they're on Instagram, if they are on TikTok, or if they are on Facebook, just like, share, subscribe. I done lost a card, little boy. I don't know where it went. See, can you find it for me? Okay. And what we're doing today here, I'm trying to make a series. It's a series about all the 12 houses. Okay. And then first, I'm going to start with the first house. It's going to, again, just be a collective read. I think it was on the floor. It's just going to be a collective read, of course. No specific sign, no specific person, just pulling what's out in the ether and bringing it down. Now, what the 12 houses are the 12 signs of the zodiac, okay? And this is astrology. This is not astronomy. I had somebody comment to me that the moon was not a planet and whatever. This is spiritual stuff, so this is not anything that is completely, that's fine, go sit down, completely based in the hard science. Of course, the tarot cards and spirituality is not a hard science. It is nothing that can be proven, and we're not really here trying to prove it. But what it is this is what is meant, by a form of astrology. And I'm not an astrology genius. I just read the little books and get me a little gist and understanding of everything. I just like to have a little gist and understanding of a lot of things. So when you are born, this is the gist of astrology. There are 12 constellations in the sky. Just made like a pie, okay? Cut into 12 equal shapes. Each one of those are houses, and each one of those houses correspond to 12 zodiac signs, okay? You got 12 of them. I'm not going to list all of them. I guess I could. Okay, let's go. Aries, Taurus, Gemini. We got Cancer, we got Leo, we got Virgo. We got Libra. We got Scorpio. We got Sagittarius. We've got Capricorn. We've got Aquarius, and we got Pisces, okay? So once you are born, those 12 slices of the sky I'm explaining it in a simple term because I like to say things simply instead of making them all complicated. A lot of people feel like they're more educated if they can make it as complicated sounding as they can. Just those 12 slices in the sky. Now, your sun sign is simply where the sun was when you were born. And to dictate this, you'll have to get your birth certificate. You can go anywhere online and search, put in your time that you were born, and then it will show you a little snippet of the sky and constellations when you were born according to astrology, okay? And when you go into that, wherever the sun sign is, that is your main sign, which is when I was born, the sun was in Virgo. So I am a Virgo, by trade. Now you have the moon, your moon sign. Wherever your moon sign was there, and my moon sign was in Cancer, okay? And then you also have your, I forgot the last one. It's your moon sign, your sun sign, your ascendant. Your ascendant is the house that it was almost going into as you were being born. And my ascendant sign is Leo. Okay, so I have a very strange little chart here. It's got an earth sign here, a water sign, and a fire sign. I guess that's why I'm always a little bit confused at times. And then you have things such as your north node and your south node, okay? And so those are, like I said, if you go into the your north node and your south node, okay? So if you go into the computer, put down whatever your date of birth is, you'll go into that and it'll tell you where your north node is and your south node is. Now within those north nodes and south nodes is a sign, okay? And they kind of dictate specific things about you. So from my general knowledge, your north node is things that you aspire to do, things that you should be doing, just real kind of like positive aspects. And when you get in your south node, this is the part of you where you took like you have residue from your past lives or things that you need to learn how to correct. These are more negative or things that you need to work on, okay, in your south node. All right. With that being said, we'll go right to it, and we're going to start off with the first house, which is Aries. Let me go ahead and put do not disturb on here because I will get all kind of notifications if I do not. All right, and again, I'm not an expert. I'm not speaking in an expert term. Just trying to generally break it down. So we'll get to the cards here, and this is the first house. This is the first installment of the video. Hopefully, I can get to all 12 of them, and I won't be interrupted. So the first house is of self, ego, identity, focus. Your focus on you, appearance, self-identity, how people perceive you, okay, and your consciousness. So with that being said, we'll get to the first house reading. All right, this is the first house reading, so let's get to it. The way that you are viewed, or you feel yourself viewed, is that there are some out there that feel like you are an inspiration, okay? This is the star card, hopes and dreams, but this is a person who has been through some things, okay? So you view yourself as, some people view themselves as being overcomers and being the person that others can look up to, because there are several different aspects of your life where you have changed, okay, and you have become a better person. So you view yourself as being a better person, and a person that has seen a lot of growth, okay. And this is, and how other people perceive you, since this is the first house and your identity, someone views you like that as well. They view you as a person that has had some hard knocks in life, okay? And you've been knocked down a lot, but they feel like you never really lost the hope. You never really lost the inspiration. You never really lost that excitement for life, even though life has done a few things towards you and to you. All right, let's see. Let's see what else we can put on that hope. Also, this is a person that is viewed as one of their kind. I don't know if this is a person that is the first in their family to go to college, first in their family to have a six-figure job and income and things of that nature. Somebody who has reached something into esteem. The first person to own a home, not just have a home and pay mortgage on it, but a person who has owned a home, okay? This also could be people that are in the entertainment business. This could be the first person that got a contract, signed a contract. Could be the first type of person that has become producing movies, editing movies, doing things. And also somebody is on a talk show or listed in a group of talk show people, okay, at this point. Yeah, this has you view somebody as seeing your destiny changed. Like you are a person, your destiny has changed. It used to be on one track, but now it's on this track. You really feel like some of you are inspirational speakers, or people who go out and say, look what I done, look where I come from, and look where I come up from. That's what I feel. Like this was a person that might be in Section 8 housing when they were small, on some food stamps and welfare, but now this is you. You are the star. You are making the money. You control your assets, okay? Whereas in other people used to control your assets. Now you control the assets. You feel like your words. This is the Ace of Swords. This is a new idea, new thinking, and that's you. You have a new way of thinking, a new way of doing things. And also people are hanging on your word, or your word is something that they are hanging on. Turn it off. All right. You are some type of person that just by your speech, you can light up the room. Or in other words, also, this gives me a person that is like spoken poetry, spoken word, or even rapping. Something that you're doing when you're speaking. You're bringing truth to it, and you're also bringing happiness towards people. So this could be in the music industry, and that's how you feel. You feel like you bring truth by the words that you speak, or the words that you speak are truth, and when you speak these words, they exhibit a change. You let them know about the change that you're going to have. You feel like this is a person who speaks and brings about the truth and enlightenment, and it plans. It's like this is a person who not only is saving themselves, they are saving different generations of folks by what they say or what they do. You could also be a teacher, and you feel like you're motivated. You're a teacher who motivates your students. This is somebody in higher learning. You could be in college, and you are motivating your students or motivating somebody through the story that you live. Okay. This is some person, they feels like they are a uniter of families, okay, bringing families together. You could be some type of social worker. So the way you're viewed is that you are the person that connects society. You connect society to be a better family unit, okay? You could be a sociologist person or a professor or teacher or something. You're teaching how groups coalesce and how groups come together, okay? Or you feel like you could be the first person in your family to become an active father, okay? And you could be uniting your family, having fun, having celebrations, providing an example of what a real father should be, what a real person with responsibility should do, okay? All right. And this is also somebody who is viewed as they are worried about being patient, or things happening, or things coming true. There is somebody whose self-identity is, this is the person who always worries, okay? This is the person who always worries, is this going to come through? Is that going to come through? This is a worrywart type of person that worries about everything. But most of the time, it's just self inside of themselves. They're worried about it because in the end, the situations always work out. But they view themselves as somebody who worries about a lot of stuff. Okay, how I'm going to do this, how I'm going to do that. All right. Remember, this is a collective reading, so this goes through all types of different people, views of themselves and different type of people. Okay. This person is going through this all the time, worrying about if things are going to work or they're going to get to the middle path of their life. They tend to hide their emotions a lot, okay? But it's like they that's what it is. They worry about things they have no business worrying about, and they carry a heavy load, and they carry this heavy load in silence, okay? This is a person who is very intuitive, and that could be why they are worried about a lot of things, because they're not only feeling their own energy, they're feeling the energy of others around them. So this could be a person who is an empath and does not know that they're an empath, and they're just mirroring all people's emotions, okay? And they keep these emotions to themselves. They keep these emotions hidden. They also could be clairvoyant, and they could be seeing things knowing things that are going to happen, and this is something that is a heavy load on this particular person right here. All right, because she's crying, she's looking in, not crying, scrying, she's crying and looking into this cup and trying to tell a future here. And this is hidden things, or things which are not to be exposed until the time is needed. So this person could be being told and see certain things, and they don't know whether these things will happen or how these things will work out. Okay, because when you are a person that is intuitive and you can see certain things, that doesn't mean that that's the timeline that the thing will end up on, because there are several different timelines. Even when you're doing cards, the future is not set in stone. The future is slices of different things which can happen and might happen. But if we only go by, if things continue in the path that they continue, then this could be the most likely outcome. But nothing is for definite and for sure, because we as humans always have free will. All right, let's see. All right, and when we have this, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Ace of Wands. All of this is so much new energy. And we have a Queen of Wands. There is somebody who is viewing themselves as much as the self, or how they feel people view them, is that they used to be a person that was really closed in. They didn't speak much. They had a lot of things internally that they wanted to say, but they did not say. Okay, but this is a new time. We have an Ace of Cups. We have new emotions. We have new ideas, new ways to communicate. And we have someone flowering and turning into the Queen of Wands. The one who has the ideas, the one who is the mover and the shaker, the one who is passionate, the one who is sexy and vivacious. There used to be somebody who was would lay back in the cut, wouldn't really do their hair, do their nails, or things like that, like me, because I'm not really like that. But there is someone who has came out of their shell. Somebody feel like, hey, I used to be known maybe as the ugly duckling or the tomboy or whatever you feel like, your story is. But then this person has came out. Okay, they have came out of their shell. It's time for new emotions. They got so much to say that they were holding in. They the life of the party now. This person didn't used to have a lot of what can I say, economical means, but at this point this person is getting out, doing jobs, making businesses. This is somebody who is doing like a entrepreneur type person here, and they're coming out of their shell and really reaching new heights here. All right. For all of these people in the self, just for the first house, which is Aries and self, these people, whoever this collective persons are or is, they are stepping into their strength, okay? They're stepping into their happiness. They're exposing themselves in ways they've never been exposed. And Eight of Pentacles, they're working hard. The things which have come from this person, how they view their self, okay? In the first house, and this doesn't go for everyone, is that they're working on themselves. They got plans, okay? They're doing it one step at a time. And once they've done it one step at a time, when they come out of this is what they'll have: strength. They'll have sun. This is a person of strong character here, okay? This is a person who have learned some lessons and become more morally upstanding. This person has become more spiritually upstanding, and they are and have been a work in process, and now the process is coming forth. So that's how this collective views themselves, wherever you are in this spectrum, or if I didn't even mention you in the spectrum. That is how this collective is viewing themselves. They're viewing themselves as working hard to achieve something, working very hard, having setbacks nonetheless, but still knowing that within there is strength. Within, the happiness is there, and within. These collective and these people, we have been sometimes handed the short end of the stick, okay, for whatever reason. But dependent, really, you were handed the short stick, but then in the end, it was not the short stick life that you end up living. Okay, so for yourself, for some of these collectives, you consider yourself as to be a prime example of making something out of nothing. Okay, and this is just my first little sequence in this. So this was the first house, and I'll come back with the second house. And this has been Shan the Baby. And if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. All right, thank you. And I do $25 reads. That will be in any description on all of the platforms: Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. And you can just text me for the time and the date and get it together. All right, thank you. Bye-bye.